Dark Messiah is an action game in first-person view, set in a fantasy world of might and magic. Our focus in this game was really to provide a deep and rich action experience to the player. The game is powered by the Half-Life 2 Source engine, allowing us to create an immersive fantasy universe, intense action, and highly interactive world where you can use the environment as a weapon against your opponents. The AI is a really great challenge in Dark Messiah. We usually say that if you can do it, the AI can too. Some creatures don't get along very well in the game, and this is a fact you can often exploit to your advantage. One challenge we faced with Dark Messiah was to provide a compelling first-person melee and combat system. We achieved this through a context-based system. We will see more about this later. Okay, we're gonna try the stealth approach on this orc now. The stealth system is based on sound, sight, and smell, and some creatures in the game, like the orc, can usually smell your presence. One thing you have to keep in mind when playing Dark Messiah is that the environment can always be used as a weapon against your opponents, but be aware the AI can also do the same thing to you. Of course, you will be able to customize your character throughout the game, though there are no real classes. Instead of that, we developed the evolution system, which allows you to spend points to acquire new abilities in several areas: magic, stealth, and combat. The evolution points are awarded on objective completion. They are not based on how many monsters you kill. This is not to disadvantage the stealthy players who will sneak around difficulties instead of killing every mob. In this kind of situation, using only my spell and weapons is useless, so the best option is to study the environment to lure my opponent into the trap. Instead of rushing headlong on the enemy, I can perform a stun attack. While stunned, the enemy can be disarmed very easily by aiming at his hand, or I can break his shield. Each time you successfully hit an enemy, the power bar will charge up. When it is fully charged, you can unlock special moves and powerful spell effects. The telekinesis will allow you to grab the enemies, and the lateral slash will behead them. As I said before, the combat system is context-based. This means that the effect of your strikes will depend on the enemy's position and state, and also where you decided and how you decided to strike him. Did you slash, hack, or lunge? Notice how the AI behaves in melee combat. Monsters with combat ability will parry, dodge. They will also use special moves against you. We really wanted the combat system to be as deep as possible. As we saw during the combats, it's very important in Dark Messiah to be aware of your environment and to assess your position in a room. That's why we developed the full body awareness, which allows you to actually see and feel your whole body. As you can see, the game features HDR lighting. Basically, this means that your vision will adapt depending on the lighting of the area you are in. This enhances the immersive feeling as it gives the whole environment a much more cohesive look. Okay, now that we saw what we should call conventional monsters, let's head off in a different direction for a different kind of challenge. While regular monsters can usually be defeated through conventional means, we will now see that with bigger monsters, it is even more crucial to use your wits during combats. Okay, now I see that my arrows won't do any harm against him, so I have to look for a weak point. This seems to not be enough. Again, I will have to find another solution. Again, this monster is really tough. It's really about observing the environment and looking for some weak points on my target. Only after trying different tactics will I be able to find the right solution. Okay, that's it for the demo. I think we really saw how deep and immersive the action is in Darkseid. The game will release in September 2006 on PC only.